All right, so let's talk about wading boots. These are two boots that I have. You guys can see them. Have the same soles, Vibram soles. Talk about that quickly for a second. But these are Orvis Ultralight Wading Boots. I've tried just about every type of wading boot or shoe, including sandals and things like that. And these have become my go-to. These are my all-time favorite. I've tried some other brands, the shoes. I've gotten blisters. They're not as durable. Yeah, these are where it's at for me. Some of the things I like about them, for one, they protect your feet. If you're hiking places and you're crossing rocks and trees and bushwhacking through places, your feet are going to be, you can tear them up pretty easily. One of the reasons why I don't like to wear sandals because they just don't offer any type of foot protection. At the end of my trip, after I blew those out, my old pair, like I said, I got those in 2016 or 17, and I've been wearing them pretty regularly. It was like my first trip to Colorado, and I fell in love with them. I've used them everywhere else. But this trip, they blew out. I kicked a log. Talked about that in the video. My Orvis Ultralight boots, they're holding up, but I've kicked so many stumps, like you can't see them. They get buried like that, and I walk into them, and I finally ripped a hole across the top. But and had to go to my just regular hiking boots to wet wade in the last, I think it was like the last 7 days of my trip. And that hole right there, that's the durability issue I talk about with regular hiking boots, because you're just talking about leather. They're not really made to pinch between rocks. I slid off a rock on this one. I lost my balance and basically pinned my foot between two rocks, and it just tore the boot out. I actually put a little bit of a, pinched my foot a little bit, put a little sore on the side of my foot. Kind of wasn't fun. So I cursed these pretty much every day the last of my trip. But they're great for hiking. They're great for walking. They're lightweight, things like that. The good thing about them, I gotta remind myself to slow down. They're the same weight. I don't notice a difference in picking them up, which is super important, because for me, wet wading means I want one boot. I want to hike in and fish and hike out in the same boot. I don't want to change shoes. I don't want to change. I don't wear neoprene booties or anything like that. I wear a liner and a really good hiking sock. Something, there's tons of them out there. I'm not gonna name brands. I don't even know which ones they are anymore. Like, I've had them for 10 years or so. All I do is I put my liner on, I put my sock on, and then I wrap the top of my sock back around my boot, and just keeps any of the gravel or whatnot out of your boot. Not a big deal. Important things about these is that you get tons of durability. Like, this is all super rugged and reinforced, and you're not gonna pinch your feet between rocks. You're not gonna have to worry about sticks and stumps and things like that sticking through and tearing your feet up. They drain really quickly because they're not made out of a water absorbing material, which is important to me because they're the same weight in the water as they are out of the water, which is really, really important. Laces are about the same width as just like a paracord, so you can change the laces if you need to. Like I said, the D-rings and things like that, easy to change out the laces if you tear your laces up. Nothing complicated. The best thing about these boots is they're light, they drain water, they have great traction. The only place that I ever had a problem with traction with these boots was in Idaho, and I think there you really just need felt. I did pick up some grips to put in. They have places to insert grips on the bottom, so I'll try that out next time. But I'm not complaining with the grip I had. It was okay. It was 1,000 times better than what I had with my regular hiking boots in Wyoming, and I talked about that in the very first video when I got back, how easy it was to walk in these boots compared to Idaho. And then when I lost these the last 7 days of my trip and I had to wear these, I was falling down on places that I could have probably skipped on one foot in those. So that's why I like them. Orvis Ultralight Wading Boots. I was actually at Orvis Guide Rendezvous in Asheville, North Carolina when they introed these, and what struck me, the guy got on stage and was like, he said something like, a hiking boot you could dunk in if you could dunk. And I just thought that was kind of funny because I wanted something lightweight. Like I said, I was really just about to go to Colorado. I was trying to find, I'd gone through several different types of shoes and couldn't find something that just really spoke to me. I'd done the Devil's River in, something from Bass Pro, I think. And I've tried everything. I've read regular tennis shoes over the years. Like, that's what, when I grew up, when we go to the Buffalo River and some of the streams in the Ozarks, that's what we wore. And then we tried flip-flops, and of course flip-flops come off and they get washed downstream. I asked my brother-in-law about that because I warned him once when I took him. But anyway, that's it. That goes into, like I said, my favorite wet wading boot and hiking pant. Nothing super complicated. If you guys got questions, leave those down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for watching the video, guys.